What is going on, guys? Lottery Stocks here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel for new. Today we have a lot of stuff to go over with AMC, and some stuff is going to come as a surprise, but are we going to squeeze very, very soon? I do think so. At least we have a good possibility, and we're going to talk about it in today's video, give you the full update on everything that there is to update you on, so you guys don't have to watch another update video here on YouTube. All I ask you guys to do, it's free. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, get us to 15,000 subscribers. Let's get into the video. So the first thing I wanted to touch on, sometimes what's reported to us isn't too accurate, so I like to look at Stonko Tracker as well as Ortex. And Stonko Tracker is reporting that fee above 1,000% still for the cost to borrow fee. The call to put ratio is no longer winning on the options chain for now for this week, but we're going to touch on the chart as to why that might change. One thing that's really important that I wanted to bring up is the short exempt volume on AMC. When we had that 100% rip, we got this T+2 data reported to us finally, and you can see that shorts tried to keep this thing down as much as possible at 2.6 million short exempts. This is an insanely high number. This isn't normal for any given ticker, nor is 300,000 day in and day out normal. This is basically more than 10-20x the usual short exempt volume, around 110,000 day in and day out as well. At some point, they do have to locate these shares, and this is going to keep them on that threshold list as well. Plus, total short volume reported for that same day is at 87,670,825, and total volume reported was at 167 million. So more than half short volume, 87 million shares. Shorts are keeping this thing contempt. Market makers are keeping this thing contempt with fake shares so that we do not get the rally that is going to cause the entire retail community to jump back in like January in 2021, because essentially that will break the algorithm if they don't drop those 3 million short exempts on it. Plus, we're having more quote unquote glitches with AMC of the price skyrocketing to 724, people getting Webull notifications that it's up 40% in pre-market, and then in reality they check their phone and it's not even close. So is there a price movement behind the scenes that we don't see, that other entities see, and are we being shown just the manipulated price? Speaking of manipulated price, SEC continues to violate Rule 203(b)(3) for AMC Entertainment, as AMC remains on the threshold securities list for 21 consecutive days. Before we get into the charts and some more important stuff with Citadel and AMC, quick touch on the Ortex numbers: 28.11% short interest, utilization at 82%. This shows that shorts did not cover at all on that 100% rally, right? Because they can't, there are no shares to cover on. In fact, they shorted it a little bit more instead to try and keep the price down, keep the price contempt. The cost bar average sitting at 760% for an average and 1,000% for a max. As for APE, 5.59% short interest, utilization at 32%, and the cost borrow sitting around 7% as well. But again, I don't believe the numbers reported to us on Ortex for AMC or APE, but it's one of the only semi-accurate things that we can look at. Now, AMC currently trading at $5.20, down 11.11% on the day, but it's making this beautiful flag, and it's basing at this level at $5, acting as a support level. The bottom level that we talked about, where there are a ton of contracts acting as support on AMC, is $3. In my opinion, it won't break under $3 at all, ever, and it may not even break under $5. This is a beautiful flag to see, especially after a 200 million volume day, which shows that AMC may have another pop over the next couple of days. But not only that, this is the exact setup that played out before the January 2021 run-up. I don't want to get your hopes up, but we do have the volume there, and the algorithms are trying to push this thing right now as we speak, as well as catalyst coming up with Judge Zern. I would watch for a break over $6 and then that relative high right around $8 on AMC. Now, fun fact, despite having only 879 shares, Allegheny's lawsuit against AMC resulted in an invoice for the special master's fees that surpasses the value of the plaintiff's AMC position by over 50 times. This is just another piece of evidence that this lawsuit is complete bullshit and that it's rigged. And I know it's literally crazy to get my mind around, because a lot of us don't trust Adam Aron, but at the same time, it seems as if there are several entities trying to fight so hard for the reverse split and conversion to not go through, and I just can't wrap my head around it. You guys let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. Speaking of the settlement, we got an update. There needs to be a few revisions according to Judge Zern before this thing can actually go through, and then once that happens, this thing can go through basically. I'm not telling you 100%, but what's happening right now, the new docs that are being shown to us by Zern is basically stating, listen, both parties have to fix these things, and then, maybe we can work something out. So will we see the catalyst this week? It's very likely that we could. Now, Citadel Securities trading revenue slides 35% on muted market. First half figure falls to 2.73 billion as volatility eases. Citadel not doing too hot, and it's finally being shown on the media for once. I wonder how much they're going to pay to get this thing taken down, or how much they paid to only say slides 35% instead of 100%, instead of 400%, because we know that their securities sold not yet purchased is basically just a ton of debt that Citadel is sitting on. Now, the Barbie movie is going insane. Almost 1 billion already, 924 million total gross revenue already for Barbie movie, which is a beautiful thing to see for the fundamental side of things for AMC. Now, before we get into GameStop's chart, the SPY, and one other thing, if you guys want to know my trades as soon as I take them, and if you want to talk stocks with me on the daily, as well as 500 of the most amazing people, hop in the Discord. You guys will not regret it. The link is right under the video and pinned in the top of comments. I'm in there on the daily. We have options trading alerts. We talk stocks all day long, day in and day out. We take a few DGen bets here and there, and we post our gains and losses in there. You guys will not regret it. Also, keep an eye. Ticker symbol WRNT. The IPO is coming out today, probably an hour after this video goes up. Also, guys, if you want up to 15 free stocks, each valued up to $2,000 per stock, $50 sent to your account, and a potential free Tesla or EXPE share, use my link in the top of the description or pin in the top comments. Download Moomoo, sign up, and make a deposit. You guys will get benefits from there, and this is the deposit criteria. Plus, it's just a free platform that you can trade on, and there's absolutely no reason not to get the benefits. You also can trade options, go long, go short, and look at other exchanges in there as well. GameStop currently trading at $22.86, down 0.78% on the day. So it didn't follow AMC's rip, but it didn't follow AMC's dump. GameStop, in my opinion, has a chance over the next couple of days to make that 100% move that several other stocks are having. Now, the problem with GameStop is this move was 70% back here on that earnings play, and then this move was another 35% or so, 30% or so. So if you put those together, it could have had its 100% move, but it was way too early. Plus, it was on an earnings catalyst, and I think GameStop is still set to do that move. And it has this descending channel that usually looks for a breakout. It's usually a bullish signal. GameStop is looking good, more buy volume than sell volume. It's looking pretty decent, especially that it's evening out right around this $22.50 level, waiting to get that rip, in my opinion. I do have calls on GameStop. Again, if you want to know my trades as soon as I take them, pop in the Discord. Plus, something that is going to affect AMC and GameStop is the S&P 500 and all of these small cap plays ripping. It's trading at 454.61. The SPY is up 0.9% on the day, and it's looking beautiful. It's building a ton of support on this level. It's still hugging this extreme bullish trend line, and we have a bunch of news that comes out this week, which will essentially affect the S&P 500. But when we do get a breakout, I'm watching that 460 level for the S&P 500. News we got today that affected it is U.S. July CB consumer confidence jumps to 117, estimated at 111.8, previously 110.1, which is the highest since July of 2021. Overall, guys, that is what I got for you for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed watching or found value out of the video. Make sure to check my links, share the video, drop a comment down below. I love you all. Lottery Stocks out.